know what it is about men, but I don't like them. I see why women are switching teams because it's bad. Like, this is bad.
If you want to pretend like you don't care about what men think, then what are you all dolled up for?
Is it a deal breaker if you and a guy live like minimum 30 minutes from each other? He asks you on a first date and he sets the date in the area that he lives in.
Who cares? These women have so many options that they're complaining about every little thing now.
Every man is a loser until proven otherwise.
They're outright man-hating.
Why is it normalized for grown men to hang out with children? I just saw a video in here with a 20-year-old girl, looks like a baby, hanging out with like a 38-year-old man. Because in New York, it's normalized for older men to hang out with fetuses.
18 is an adult, 19 is adult, 20, 21. These are adults. I will say again, if you have two consensual adults wanting to engage in a relationship, what is it to you, honey? What kind of crazy is this? So listen, why did I pull this clip? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jedediah Bila Show. I'm so glad that you're here. I just got back from vacation, so I'm feeling a little feisty, a little extra. Welcome to all the newbies as well, and to those who've been loyal from the beginning. I see you. All right, let's hit it. Let's hit it with number one, a goodie.
I don't know what it is about men, but I don't like them. I really don't like them. I can't stand them. They annoy the out of me. I can't stand talking to them. I don't want to be in the same room as them. Like, if I'm annoyed, I need to go. Like, I can't do it. It is hard enough doing it on the phone. I can't imagine trying to go out and date in person. I don't like men. I want to like them, okay? I love men. I'd like to love them. I can't stand them. They're annoying. They are the most annoying things ever. Before anybody tells me, oh, you're dating too young or they're immature, like, okay, I'm talking to guys that are older, that have jobs. Like, why are men nowadays so overly sexual? And like, no game, zero game. They don't know how to talk. Like, they talk like they're in high school still. Like, we're grown. I see why women are switching teams because it's bad. Like, this is bad. I can't do it. It's like talking to a 3-year-old, talking to some of these men. Before any guys get in my comments, like, give me a chance. Go away. Leave me alone, okay? Just no. This is not your chance to no. Just don't. Yeah, I don't like men. I can't stand them. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Ew.
Honey, ew to you. Ew. Honestly. Oh my gosh. Like, you ever, like, people who say, oh, someone else is so annoying. In the meantime, they're the most annoying human on the planet. She's annoying as hell. Can we all agree? Get in the chat. Ugh. God. Bye, honey. Bye. See you later, alligator. Bye. So I would ask her first, this whole tirade. I hate men. First of all, she's all effed up, right? I hate men, but like, I love men, but I want to love men, but head case from the start. Okay. You hate men, honey. I just have a quick question for you. What's the full face of makeup for and the frozen forehead then? Who are you trying to impress? I'm just wondering. I mean, the filter, the makeup, the frozen face. I mean, listen, guys, this is like a catfish, 101 going on here. Ooh. So, if you don't like men and you don't care about men, what are you doing that all for? I'm doing it for me. No, you're not, honey. You're lying. Mama can see. So this is a boatload of man hating, right? We can see. Obviously, it's not true. She doesn't hate men, because if she really just had decided, I'm going to play for the other team and I'm just not into men, would she really need to make this whole video about it? No, she would just go play for the other team and she'd be like, oh, so tired of men. And that would be it. She'd one sentence, wrap it up. No, she's got to make this whole video ranting, confused. So let's ask ourselves, what happened here? Obviously, she either got dumped, she either got treated bad, some guy, didn't text her back. She's peeved. Right? She's in a state of agitation. And it's interesting that she says, these guys have no game. These guys have no this. These guys have no that. And I would ask you, honey, what is so inviting about you? Genuinely, because I don't know you and the audience doesn't know you. But what we've seen of this little clip that you decided to post, you're kind of like an insufferable nag. So I'm just wondering, is that what you're putting front and center for these guys that then maybe aren't really taking a lot of time to invest in you because you're an insufferable nag? I'm just asking, right? And this is the problem, because it's like this perception of perfection, right? I'm perfect. I'm a 10. I'm amazing. I'm the most amazing thing. So I get to just be like this, an insufferable nag. And I get to say I hate men and all this stuff. And I still get to expect that men will do and die for me. That's just not how it works. They're tired. They're tired of your shit. They're just tired. So why would any guy give and put up with and shell out for this? Honestly, it's a 1 minute video, and I'm like, so let's just be real. If you want guys to behave well, you got to behave well too. And if you want to pretend like you don't care about what men think, then what are you all dolled up for? And if you want to pretend that you're going to switch to the other team, honey, just do it. Just do it. No loss for the guys, if you know what I'm saying. Just do it instead of making a long video about it, because what you really want is for a bunch of guys to go in the comments and say, what do you mean? Blah, 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 blah. I can do better. Oh, give me a chance. Blah, 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 blah. Attention seeking nag. I'm sorry, but it just is, right? We have to call these things out as they are because it just is. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Did you miss me? Just saying. Hit that subscribe button. We're about to hit 100K. Which is wild and exciting and amazing thanks to you. So hit that subscribe button for me. We're going to catapult this thing this year. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, get in the comments. Let's show the algorithm that we mean business, okay? All right, let's hit it. Number 2, here we go.
Is it a deal breaker if you and a guy live like minimum 30 minutes from each other? He asks you on a first date and he sets the date in the area that he lives in. And he knows where you live. He knows the area, but he chooses like a bar or a restaurant or something that's like closer to him. Is it a deal breaker? Are you asking him to change the location? Are you going anyways? Do you not care? Yeah, what are you doing?
I really can't. I just cannot. These women have so many options that they're complaining about every little thing now. Every little thing that they can find, right? Yeah, oh, he's got the wrong color he's wearing. Oh, he asked me out on a date and we live 30 minutes apart, but he picked a place by him. How would he know all of the places by you, honey, if that's where he lives? And what's the difference? Who cares? Maybe he organized an amazing date and it's a restaurant that he knows, and he knows he's going to take you there and you're going to get good service, and he knows whatever it may be. Maybe it's just his turf, right? So he says, you know what? I want to make a really good impression, and I know this place, or I know this walk, or I know I've got it all, and this is going to be amazing. What, do you want to just guess by you? Well, what is the difference? Why not just take the second date then and do it by you? Maybe you, oh man alive, could make a suggestion of your own. Hey, listen, we hung out by your place the first date, but can we do something by mine? And there's this great place that I really like. Would you be open? Who cares? Who gives a lick? Oh my God, they just complain all day. And listen, guys, I got to tell you, they're complaining like this before you even get into it. 10 years deep, it's just going to be nag, complain. I mean, just hush up, woman. God, who cares? What an arbitrary thing to get upset about. But this just goes to show you the spoiled mindset, right? Because you get so spoiled and you get so much attention and you get everything you want to such a point, to such a level that you feel like you can just dismiss, for any reason. And they don't realize how ridiculous they sound, because now they have an encore of women, right? There's a choir of women that are just like, yeah, that's so right. They're just like patting each other on the back with this craziness all over TikTok, all over IG, all over the social media accounts, because they're all getting the attention. So they're all turning into these like strange, like picky, like, kind of like borderline ingrate sometimes. It's wild. Very unlikable.
This is just your daily reminder that every man is a loser until proven otherwise. Have a great Monday.
Okay, why did I pick this? It's short, it's sweet, it's to the point, right? So I just want you to see that the conversation has shifted from, women who, maybe complain a little bit. They're outright man-hating. Okay, outright, you're a loser until proven otherwise. Remember we did that video about the guy, Woman on Whatever podcast, who wanted y'all to start off in jail and work your way out. You're bad people, you're criminals, you're guilty until proven innocent instead of innocent until proven guilty. You're a loser. What? And I ask you, when you look at these videos and then you see a whole bunch of videos from women saying guys aren't coming up to women anymore. I don't know what's happening. I'm hot and all my friends are hot and guys aren't coming up to us anymore. What is going on? Are you guys just not ballsy enough? What is wrong with you? What's wrong with them? They're seeing video after video after video of you calling them a loser on second one, man-hating, being obnoxious and entitled, being a total nag. Why would they come up to you? Why? So that they can become the topic of your next TikTok video? So that they can get rejected at the bar for some stupid reason like what they're wearing or like the first word that came out of their mouth or some other picky bullshit thing that you decided to bitch about? Why would they come up to you? They're like, do I really need the aggravation? What am I really getting out of this? Then what? They go and they start to date you and you're like, the feminist to boot. And they're like, So it's just the what they're getting versus what they're giving. It's just they're losing in these equations and they know it. So they're stop coming up to you because you act like this. So don't do a video like this saying guys are all losers and then do a video 2 weeks later being like, guys don't come up to me. Like just 1 + 1 = 2, honey. Put the pieces together and let the light bulb go off up there every now and again. Maybe the problem is you. Duh. Ooh, man alive. Do y'all have passwords, by the way, to your YouTube, to your email, to your bank accounts, to your credit cards, to all that stuff that you value so much that you don't want people getting into, your investments, whatever it may be? Do you have passwords? Because I do. And I learned the hard way that my passwords were on the dark web and people had access to them and I needed to rush in and change them before something happened. Identity theft happens every 14 seconds in this country. And do you know what I did? I got a service called Aura, which I am sharing with you today. Aura sponsored today's show and they're amazing. I have a 2-week free trial for you. Free. And all you have to do is go to aura.com/Jedediah Bila. It's going to be linked in the description. And it's going to tell you for free how many times your passwords appear on the dark web. So don't you want to know if somebody has access to the passwords that go to your bank account or go to your YouTube or go to your social media or go wherever, your credit cards? You want to be informed. You want to know, right? Listen, you don't want identity theft happening to you. It spirals your life out of control. It's horrible. It's a hole to dig your way out of that you don't want. So some of the people in the audience went and found their passwords were on the dark web 10, 15, 20 times, even higher in some cases. And they changed their passwords. No harm done. But if they didn't know what would have happened, it would have been a disaster. I'm not tech savvy. Aura is super easy to use. It monitors the dark web for your emails, your passwords, your social security numbers on top of all that, and sends alerts right to your phone if something's going on that's a little bit shady. So if someone opens a credit card in your name, for example, Aura sends an alert. The VPN also lets you stay anonymous. Very important in this era of privacy is dead. It lets you stay anonymous by keeping your browsing history private, personal, safe, and encrypted. You have nothing to lose here. I want you to go to aura.com/Jedediah Bila. I want you to head over and I want you to send me an email. Or you can either send me an email or you can put it in the comments or you can put it in the chat. How many times did your passwords appear on the dark web? Remember, this is a 2-week free trial. You have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. So take advantage of it. Everyone in my life has done so and they're like, thank God. So just do it. Just saying. Okay, number 5. Who's ready? I am. Are you? Let's do it.
What's your thoughts on actually meeting someone out and about in person if they just cold approached you on the streets?
This is hard. I feel like it's a lost art, but also whenever somebody does it to me, I tend to immediately shut it down. I wish people met each other organically more often, but whenever it starts to happen to me, I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm good.
Why do you think that it is?
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you.
Has that happened to you in New York City?
Yes. I also think it always happens when I'm like occupied with something, like I'm working or I'm reading or I'm not just like sitting down. So I'm always like would rather be doing what I'm doing than to be talking to this person that I don't know.
Oh, man alive. Okay. What I love about this clip, first of all, she's honest, but she also has no self-awareness, right? Like she doesn't realize what she's saying. Well, we do. What is the crux of this? She wants you to approach, right? In one breath. She wants you to approach because she likes the idea of people meeting each other the way people used to do, right? Guys would go up to girls. She likes the idea of it, but then quickly says, I like the idea of it, but when guys do it to me, I just sort of shut them down. Okay, so what would be the message then to the guys, honey? Would they keep doing it? If they come up to you and you shut them down and shut them down and shut them down and look like that, look disinterested, look agitated, look like they're interrupting something that you enjoy doing more, would they keep doing it? No. So then what do the women do? Then they start complaining that you guys aren't coming up to them, right? You see how this pattern works? And so guys can't win, right? Guys cannot win. Guys just know you can't win in this scenario because they say what they want. They want the old school gentleman. They want you coming up and then they right? The second that you do. And then she says openly and admits, well, it's because I'd rather be doing what I'm doing. I'd rather be like reading or doing what I'm doing. First of all, honey, if you'd rather be doing what you're doing, then just stay single, do what you're doing, end of story, right? But this is the same type of girl that will in a week or 2 weeks be complaining, why aren't guys coming up? Like, I'm lonely. Like, I want to date. Like, I want to date guys, but they're just not, because you sent mixed messages. So this is the crux of the female mixed messaging. I want an old-fashioned guy. Why aren't guys coming up to us anymore? Oh, I don't really want you to come up to me. I'm kind of really enjoying what I'm doing. Oh, I really want you to come up to me. But if you come up to me, I'm going to probably shut you down in 2 seconds. What the hell's going on? Right? How do you expect a guy to translate your mumbo jumbo into something that actually makes sense? So you know what they're doing, honey? They're just saying, oh, forget it. Like, this isn't worth it. See you later. And they're out. And now you've got a bunch of lonely, mad, twisted, confused TikTok women that are making videos about it. This is what's happening. Honey, your mixed signals, your mixed messaging to men is making them be done with you. Then they're not coming up to you and you're getting twisted about it. So own your role. Own your role. Ladies, you got to look in the mirror. I mean, unless you just want to be lonely and wind up being, 60 with a bunch of cats, own your role in why men have stopped coming up to you. Let's hit number 6. This is the last clip of the day, but it's a great one. Let's do it.
Why is it normalized for grown men to hang out with children in New York? It's strange. I just saw a video in here with a 20-year-old girl, looks like a baby, hanging out with like a 38-year-old man. No one in the comments is calling this out. Actually, everyone just thinks they're cute. Because in New York, it's normalized for older men to hang out with fetuses for fun and to make themselves look cool. I don't know. But what's strange is the people in this video knew each other probably since childhood. Like, these old men will see these girls in their school uniforms, and then the minute they turn 17, 18, 19, they're like, let's go to the club together. Come on, hang out with me and all my 40-year-old friends. Do you guys not see what's weird about that? This shouldn't be normalized. This shouldn't be something we see all the time. Young children hanging out with grown adult men that they have nothing in common with. The sad thing is, a lot of these girls look at these grown men and idolize them because they have something they did, and it's like they have the social circle, they have the net worth because they networked, because they were alive longer than you. But then they take these young adolescent women, girls, and put them into a scene filled with adults, which is going to do a few things. Number one, they're going to grow up way too fast. Number two, they're at risk for being SA'd, drugged, whatever else. And I'm not going to lie to you, more times than not, those things actually happen, because when grown men see a young child, they know that she can be manipulated. They don't think to themselves, wow, she's so cool. Because that's something like when you put yourself into perspective when you are the young girl, you think, wow, they want to hang out with me. No, babe, they want to take advantage of you. If you are below 24 years old, you have no business of hanging out with anyone that's 30 or above. Please, please know this. They don't respect you. They don't like you. And the only reason they're around you is because they're trying to you.
Oh, man alive. What a hot mess. She looks very young to me. What does she look? I don't know. 25. She's already feeling jealous of like the 20-year-old woman. Really, honey? Wow. It's not going to be looking so good for you at 35. I'm just saying, if you're already in this vibe. So first off, multiple times she says child, fetus, children, young child, talking about a grown-ass 20-year-old woman. A 20-year-old woman is grown. Now, I realize that we've infantilized people in this time, and now you've got, the 30-year-olds acting like they're at a frat party, and you've got the 40-year-olds acting like they're still in college. I get it, especially in cities like New York City, and we've infantilized them. But 20 is an adult. 18 is an adult. 19 is adult. 20, 21. These are adults that are capable of making their own decisions. They're not fetuses. They're not children. I find it very interesting that she's so young and already feeling like she's aging out of a bracket that's the most desirable bracket of women. Right? That's how she's telling us that. She's telling us that by her comments. Also, she calls them old men at 38. A 38-year-old man is not an old man, honey. Oh, man alive. Not an old man. She also says that a 20-year-old woman and a 38-year-old man, that there's a creepiness about it, right? Like she can't understand why people aren't horrified. What's the difference? They're grown. I will say again, if you have two consensual adults, wanting to engage in a relationship, and there's no minors, and there's no, abuse, there's no one's being forced to do anything. What is it to you, honey? Are you so twisted and unhappy inside that you got to find a problem and assume and make assumptions that older man that's 38 years old is going to commit SA or going to do something horrible because he's dating a 22-year-old girl, honey, something's going on with you. I'm just saying. She makes it like she's looking out for women, these young women. It doesn't sound like that to me. It sounds like you're a little bitter, and you're so young to be bitter. Oof, imagine the videos coming out of this woman in 10 years. It's going to be man alive. She says that a 20 and a 38-year-old can't have anything in common, too. Like, what would they have in common? Like, why not? Why can't a 20-year-old and a 38-year-old have? It's not like you're talking 20 and 72. Holy mother. Ooh, honey. And it's interesting, she uses the cutoff as 24. She says, essentially, if you're a 23-year-old, you shouldn't be hanging out with a 30-year-old. Are you kidding me? What kind of crazy is this? So listen, why did I pull this clip? I pulled this clip because it shows you that even as women get into the mid-20s, they start to feel like there's a part of their life that's leaving them, right? Like the prime is already drifting away. That 20, 21, 22, 23, when you're like super young, super fresh, super desirable, it already starts to drift. And the panic is so young. You typically don't see this. You don't see 25. You'll see a panic at 30. This is wild. Wild to see, which is why I always say, young women, optimize your priorities, because you will feel that drift away and you will start to say all this crazy stuff that makes absolutely no sense. There is nothing wrong with a 38-year-old man dating a 23-year-old woman if they're both want to date and it's consensual and they're two adult. There is nothing wrong. Also, I just want to remind you, these very same women would applaud an older woman dating a younger guy. Remember the Charlize Theron clip? They would say, you go, girl. You know, you got yourself a young stallion. Good for you. Woo-hoo. Because they assume all men bad, all men trying to SA, all men trying to corrupt, all men predators, but all women good. All women just trying to get theirs. All women just trying to do girl power. Yeah. Do you see the difference? There's an underlying distrust and sort of like a misandry going on with these. This is so crazy to me. A 23-year-old woman is not a fetus, honey. Not a fetus. Not a fetus. Jealousy. You see it? Do you see it? All right. That's all we have for you today. We had a little bit of tech issues going on, but we powered through. Yeah, that's right. I will be back very soon. Have a great day. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, show some love, because we are growing because of you. Get in the chat, make your voices heard. And don't forget, aura.com/Jedediah Bila. Find out how many times your passwords were on the dark web. See you soon.